Hi, it's Wendy again. It is Wednesday, November 25th, and again, I'm asking for help still. I only set one video up yesterday, and I said I would do this weekly or bi-weekly, but I've elected to try to do it again another day. I haven't had a single soul solitary view since yesterday. I didn't even look at it myself. I just looked twice yesterday night and today, and I saw nobody saw. I, at this point, do not know how to go about getting people to view my posts. I don't want to tell my friends because my friends already are familiar with what I've written. So again, if you didn't see the first video, my name is Wendy, and I am in the process of just writing. That's my little hobby, and I'm trying to get help from people who are unfamiliar with me, who will give me true feedback. So what I'm doing now is reading things that I've written. Yesterday I read a story called Picked that I wrote, and today I'll be reading a story called 4B. I just want some feedback. I want to be better at writing. I want to hone my craft. That sounds so arrogant, I think, but I'm not coming from a place of arrogance. I'm just coming from a place of asking for help. Okay, this story is called 4B, and my eyes will avert because I'll be looking at paper, and then I'll have to do a pause to go to the second page. It's just a brief story. After I read it, you can tell me what you think, and I will respond to all questions. Thank you so much. Thank you in advance. Hopefully this one will garner a view. And yeah, I'm in the bathroom trying not to show the tiles. That's so tacky. But okay. 4B. 4B by Wendy. I hear the light tap on my door and click my computer off. They've come back. I rush to open the door and she walks in. She's the smallest adult I know, and I'm flattered that she knows enough and trusts me enough to come to me. I step aside as she comes in. We stand quietly in the foyer, and the silence is broken when she hugs me and asks me if she can have something to eat. I hurry to the kitchen and begin fixing a turkey salad sandwich with the crust cut off. There's an eerie silence, so I look out of my kitchen towards the foyer. She's still there and appears to be dancing. "What's wrong, Angie?" I ask. "I gotta make pee-pee." I rinse my hands and help her to the toilet. She's 4 years old. She's 4 years old. She's 4 years old. That's what races through my mind as she eats her crustless sandwich. "Can I have another one?" she asks. And of course I oblige. She likes my turkey salad, so I put some in a bowl and spread out some unsalted crackers. She heartily eats all of it and finally says, "I'm full, thank you." I smile and happily say, "You're welcome." We sit at the dining room table, and I tell her to finish her milk and her cup of water, and then she can watch television. She gulps down each cup and runs to the living room. I sit down on the couch, and she heads over to sit on the area rug that's in front of the television. And then she turns and looks at me and walks over. She climbs onto the high couch while struggling not to put her feet on it. I smile, but don't laugh, because I appreciate her efforts and never want to make her feel uncomfortable. She's so smart. She sits next to me and rests her head on my lap. She smells terrible, and I can see the dirt rings in the small folds of her neck. Clearly she has dressed herself. Her clothes smell worse than she does, and the buttons are off. As she falls asleep, I wonder when it was her mother last bathed her. While she's asleep on the couch, I go to check on her mother. The apartment door is cracked open, and I look inside and see her mother lying on the floor. She only has on a shirt, and there's a needle in her arm. I hear the toilet flush and think to myself stupidly, this bitch isn't diabetic. A man comes out of the bathroom, and for a moment he looks at me and then grabs purse off the couch. She owe me money, he says as he rifles through the bag. I say nothing, keeping my wish to myself that he just leaves. Finally, he does. After he leaves, I wait I wait a while and then I open the apartment door to listen for any possible movement or unusual noise coming from my apartment. I hear nothing and close the door. I stand waiting to see if Diana wakes up or stirs, but she doesn't. I feel angry because I'm forced to wonder what I hate wondering. Have any of these men who come through this apartment hurt Angie? I wait a while longer and walk towards Angie's bedroom. The room is filthy and smells of urine, mold, and sadness. The mold smell has to be permeating from the pile of dirty laundry on the floor. A bare mattress with yellow stains all over it rests in the corner with a dirty yellow teddy bear on it. The mural Diana, Angelo, and I painted when we found out about Angie is faded. It's too much to bear, so here I am turning the page. Please be patient. So I leave the room crying. When I leave, Diana is still lying on the floor in the same position. Inside of my apartment, Angie is watching Sesame Street and repeating numbers with a count in a loud, proud voice. Hi, she says when she sees me, in a sunny voice that is totally devoid of any association with the horror of apartment 4B. I smile and wave, wondering what type of woman Angie will grow to be. Will she grow to be a woman who is strong, knows her worth, and loves herself? Or will she be like Diana, or worse, me? I go to the bathroom and fix a warm bubble bath for Angie. I get the rubber ducks from under the sink that I keep for her and the Johnson's baby shampoo that I bought for her too. When Sesame Street is finished, I call her to the bathroom. She undresses and I bathe her. She's very dirty, so I'm forced to drain the tub and refill it with fresh water. After she's clean, I let her play as I sit on the toilet, keeping a close eye. Is Mommy still sleeping? She asks me. I tell her I don't know, but we'll check when we're done. She tells me she was at Nana's house and she played with the dogs. She says she got a spanking for peeing in the bed. Nana spanked me because sometimes I forget to get up to pee, she says. I tell her to try harder and that she's still a good girl. And then I tell her that Nana and I both love her. Mommy loves me too, she says, matter-of-factly. It takes everything in me not to say I don't think so. I have a few clothes in one of my dresser drawers for Angie. There's a dress for church, some t-shirts and shorts, socks and underwear. I dress her and take her to the park. Go play, I say. But Angie is shy and somewhat antisocial. She is a bit ruined by 4B, so she stands there while happy children run around her, their laughter bouncing off of her, not penetrating like a steel wall. I walk over to her and pick her up. Then I swing her around. She smiles as if she were in heaven, and it's such a sincere smile that I feel useful again, and I wish it was my daughter who I was making happy like this, and who I wish was still alive. We play for a long time until Angie tells me she's hungry. Then we head home. We walk back holding hands, and when we get back, we check on Diana. Now she's sitting on the couch. The coils and springs are almost all completely visible, and to me it looks like it hurts to sit down. When Angie sees her, Diana lights up. They both do, really. And she extends her arms, and then Angie drops my hand to run to her. As they hug, Diana mouths, "Thank you, Wendy." She's crying, and it's just then that I realize I am too. That is 4B, written by me. I wrote this story very, very, very early this year. Very, very early. Perhaps December even of last year. Just being on the train, and I had an idea. It's on the F train, live in New York City. And I had an idea and I wrote it. Thank you for listening. I hope I get some feedback. Tell me where I can expound or elaborate or take out. It was kind of fast. Maybe somebody will tell me, you should slow down when you read. I'll understand. Thank you again in advance for your help.